Hello, and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, back in the Beacon Hills in Ost Rimmon. We have a couple quests to do. The Riders 3. Destroy caltrops on the road outside. Getting straw for the false men of Ost Rimmon, defeating the Variac around. And as for the immediate goals, but we have many more things to do. However, these are the closest to our location, so let us start looking for them. Caltrops here. How many of these? 8. Variac Scout, so we do need some of these. There's a Variac scouting here really close. And there was another one. Okay, here. Stick! Good. Oh, you die. Thank you. Trampled grass and sticks. What else do we got here? Another stick. Where is it? Ah. And the last one? Oh, okay, we need to fight this guy. Trampled grass. Seems to be in here? No. No, it's further to the north. But let us go back to the road and continue looking for some of these caltrops. Oh, there's another scout in here. Cool. God, with just this music, I'm back in the Easternnet all of a sudden. Back in the world. This song is so nice, so cool. Talk to Bernath in Ost Rimmon. Okay. I sure will when I have more reasons to come back to Ost Rimmon. Barrack Scout, okay. Another one in here. Cool. Okay, another one in here. So much fun. Just one more. Just one more. So let us see, actually. This one we can get out. This one not yet. This one we can. Cover Rohirrim tracks. Let's get rid of that one. Barrack Scout. Talk to Glanghar. We can get rid of that one. So instead we can this one, the runaway horse. Oh, it's probably not around the area anyway. Rohirrim tracks and the Entwash Green, maybe? Fortune Light. Okay, so we do need... Yeah, makes sense. Going to the beacons for some of the materials. Well, luckily the beacon of Edelas is right around the corner. So let us go and check. You would please leave me alone. Discovered Edelas. Awesome. Some scholar items in here. One of the reasons why these beacons are great. Okay. Flint. Bottle of paraffin. Okay, there are a few more in here. Okay. Okay, now let us go for the trampled grass. There we go. Forest tracks. Well, already here, might as well cover them. 4 horse tracks. Very good location for the trampled grass, this one. But I thought it would be a little bit harder to find all of the trampled grass we need, but no. Actually, there's plenty of it for everyone. Don't you love it? How he died before he was right before he was able to connect that hit that could have potentially interrupted that induction. That was great. A great way of showing these guys who's boss in here. Return to Glanghar. Let me see. Can we get anything else here on the tracker? Burnoth. Har Halifidian. No, it seems not. Let us finish with the horse tracks in here. There's actually a warband very close. Very close by. We can also fight and defeat, of course. Let us just get the last... Oh, come on. The last horse track. Well, here we have the quest already. While exploring the Beacon Hills, you have encountered Nauruk in the eastern stretch of the Beacon Hills, keen of eyes and deadly of blade. Defeat Nauruk before he uses his fleet-footed message bearers to share news of the Rohirrim host. Yeah, sure. Oh, come on. Huckless? Yeah, thank you. Finally, defeated Nauruk. You have defeated Nauruk before he could spot and send word of the Rohirrim host to the army of the enemy. Yeah, that'll teach you. And the last horse tracks are in here. Return to the Orwina. Yup. Not yet. But we will do that. Now here we have the mouths of the Endwash. So let us look for the Ent's Cloak. But I think there is also Explorer Deed around this area. Oh, for God's sake. Ah, yeah. Here. Do you mind? This cairn. The last trail of the Endwash. So what does this entail? We need to find 8 cairns, and that's basically it. Easier said than done. These raids are really tall, and sometimes you are not even able to see what you're supposed to be looking for. So this place, the delete key is your best friend. I think at some point there will be more quests that will send us here to the Endwash. So that will give us plenty of chances of finding the cairns if we are not able to do that on this run. You have found a cairn on the Endwash. Yeah, floating names on the delete key are your friends. Your best friends. In this place. You mind? Again? I of course finished this exploration last time I was here, but I don't remember how long it took me to find all 8 cairns. It involves a lot of running around. Bunch of strawberries. And this area, of course, with how difficult it is to traverse, is also the perfect spot for some more treasure caches, of course. Ah, there was another cairn over there to the left. We're making good progress on this one, it seems. Gonna keep moving to the north, if we can. There's another carrying here. Sure of that, I was sure of that. So it seems we were able to get, what, half of them? Already? So, theoretically, statistically, should be able to find the other half on our way out. Marking a forgotten path through the Endwash. So there should be some sort of linearity to them. Or at least this is what the deed implies. What it implies to me. And yeah, I seem to remember there was some sort of path, of course. The cairns marked some sort of path. I remember tracing that line when I was exploring, but... not sure. Basically, you just need to run around the area like crazy, hoping to find what you're looking for. Barrack Falconer, okay. Plenty of enemies in here, but not the cairns, which is what matters right now. We could technically ride around the reeds with our horse. That might be the best idea. Let's try that. Okay. There is one in here. So that's 6. We're just missing the last 2. Now, if they are supposed to be showing you a hidden path through the end wash, how to find that path, I wonder. I don't even know if I'm running in the right direction. Maybe the last 2 are a little closer to the south shore. Most of these cairns are found around this kind of island across the Endward. Maybe the 2 we're missing follow the same pattern. If I've been reading this right. Problem is, I didn't make a mental note of the location of the ones I have already discovered to see if I was able to spot a pattern there, a clue for the whereabouts of the other 2 that I'm missing. Oh no. Can't see. Jeez. Positioning here is so confusing. But I think let us do one more round of this place. Trying to see if maybe the map has a clue, will give us a clue as what this hidden path is. Oh, come on, leave me alone, please. I mean, all things considered, this is really not that big of an area. Big enough, I guess, that finding 8 different items proves challenging, but it shouldn't be that much of an issue if you have a method of scanning the area. Lost right now. Please let me find them. Would you? Here I am hitting the delete key like a madman. Oh, jeez. Starting to become hopeless about this date. Not sure if I will be able to complete this on my own. And there are so many things that need doing that spending more time here on the mouths of the end wash doesn't seem like the best of ideas. So let us make one last run to the south. If we can find them, good. If not, then we'll need to keep trying some other day. I'm sure I'm missing something that it's super evident once you know what to look for. Right now, I am absolutely clueless. Absolutely clueless. No idea whatsoever. Unless, by any reason, the cairns continue through the and wash here to the south. I don't see why they should, because there's no need for a hidden path once you are following a river, but I don't want to fight you again. You don't want to die again. Trust me, you don't. Oh, you want to die again? Okay, okay, you're gonna die again. I mean, if that's what you want, who am I to deny you? You wanna be a suicidal little work? Then go ahead, be my guest. Don't say I didn't warn you, and don't say you didn't deserve it, because it's true. Oh, we technically need to climb back to Ost Rimmon. Let us do that. Aye, not you as well. Ost Rimmon once again. This is the way up to the beacon, right? Yeah, actually the worst state is of no help on these stairs. No, this was not the way to the beacon. Or is it? Nope. Okay, down we go. This one is the way to the beacon. Once again, a very long climb. Wasn't expecting to doing this again so soon after the first one. Then again, the first one was just on our own for exploration's sake, and this one is for a quest. So of course, at some point we were bound to find a quest that will take us here, but still, it's a long climb. However, the good side of this is we are able now of taking a look to the lands below from all the way up here during daylight. And that should give us a clearer view of the entire landscape. So that sounds exciting. No more materials in here, but yeah, this looks so much better than the first time we climbed in here. You can see the mouth of the Entwash. No sign of the cairns, of course. Edelas and Alienach. No, Amundine, no, I cannot see Amundine from here, but at least we can see some of the other beacons. Down we go once again. Alright, that is looking. Gonna turn in some of these quests.
Dark skies, worrying times.
Int's cloak. Indeed it is. You have my thanks, Beriathan. My gratitude and thanks. There is a forge master in this town. Good to know. Wasn't aware. No rep items in the bags. No.
We will do what we can with what we have.
Struck some fear into the hearts of those brazen scouts outside our walls, have you? That is well. Perhaps, just perhaps, with all I have put in place, we will weather this storm.
Well met.
There we have it. This shall be enough, I think. That was the most difficult leg. The rest of our work lies within Ost Rimmon. Go to Narvellon, the beacon keeper, and ask his help in finding weapons, helms, and rough clothes to dress our standing men. Okay, it just so happens that I was going back to Narvellon anyway to reforge these items. Let us do that before finishing the quest.
Well met.
I mean, these legacies really don't matter in the long scheme of things, but I still like to pick the best ones.
Well, what is it then?
You want that for what? Huh. Well, she's always up to something, is she not? I'm afraid that when the men marched off to Minas Tirith, they tore the place apart and left things in utter disarray. Swords and helms are lying all about Ost Rimmon, inside and out. Someone will have to gather them up, and I'm afraid that, friend, would be you. As for clothes, I think you will find that laying about in the storehouse. Okay, that's the chance of meeting the storehouse of Ost Rimmon, so cool. It's also on our way as we continue turning in some of these quests, so win-win. Let us check the stores then. Oh, we're gonna be fighting rats again, aren't we? Nothing else in here. Out we go. We have in here old weapon. Okay.
Our mission is dire.
You have my thanks, friend. It pains me to leave behind the steeds that trod upon the road before we discovered the enemy's traps. But with fewer mounts to carry our men through the forest ahead, our journey to Gondor grows more complicated. The wounded steeds shall heal in time, but I hope we are enough to turn the battle to our favor. Our own steeds were fortunate enough to avoid the traps on our approach to Ost Rimmon, but they have ridden long and their shoes must be worn. Ost Rimmon surely bears no shortage of horseshoes, even in wartime. Gather them and shoe our steeds while I ready Hooth and Ulf for our ride ahead. Sure. Now that it's daytime and I can get a better picture of you guys, I'm just gonna do that. For whatever reason, Hutha, you are not in a good position for the picture. Kinda shy.
We must not stand idle. There's much to be done.
Let me see. Swords, helms, clothes. That will do. Narvellon was friendly and helpful, I hope? Now, we want this to be convincing. We would do well not to slouch in the final step. Yes, I think Bargwen should assemble them. She will do it right. Bring all these things to her, if you would. You will find her further south in Ost Rimmon. Further south? Okay. Set of horseshoes. Set of horseshoes. Awesome.
Somehow I have twice the labor and half the company.
What is all this? Bargwen frowns at the things in your arms. She wants me to make what? Straw men? Well, if it keeps the barbarians out, I suppose there's not much choice in the matter. No matter if my fingers bleed or my arms fall off. She takes the things from you and gets directly to work, still muttering under her breath. So, are you okay with the idea or are you not? That's some conflicting messages in there.
Well met.
She has begun? Good. That is one step taken towards our safety. We have not strength of arms, Warden, so we must rely on our wits. It is good we are possessed of wits.
We cannot bear arms. We must rely on our wits.
Our straw soldiers look fearsome, Beriathan, but something is missing. What is it? Ah, I know. The banners are not hanging. True, they have not hung in many years, but I feel that they must hang now. It tells the barbarians and orcs out there that we have not abandoned this place and are not hiding. It will make them think again about attempting an assault. I ask you to return to Bargwen and aid her in restoring the banners to their places. That is all. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna like that.
Yes, what is it?
What does she want now? Diviners, is it? I should have guessed you would choose the most laborious task short of us scrubbing the stables. I have you to help me at least, do I not? Diviners will be stored in the storehouse, bring them to me and we will see what state they are in. Back to the storehouse it is, and to fight in more rats it seems. A prospect that I was not particularly excited about. Oh, come on. There is some. And here are the other ones. Okay, round 3 with Bargwen. What else does she need now?
The men have gone off to war. We are left to worry and to work.
Let me see them. Ah, these are filthy. At least by some miracle they are not moth-eaten. Still, they must be washed. There is a bucket. Take it to the well and bring some water. I will prepare the things we need. The well is back in the center of Ost Rimmon where Lady Glanghar stands. I don't remember seeing any well. Seems I wasn't paying attention. Try once more and calmly tell me what this man said. Yeah, I already told you, Lady Glanghar. Here we have the well.
Well, don't just stand there. Speak!
Good. I have laid all the things out. Take the pile of dirty viners and put them in the water. Wash each one well and then place them on the poles to dry. Water darkens quickly from the viner's dirt. Yeah, I can imagine. Take the viners out of the bucket now. Hang viners from the poles. Okay. Viner of Anorien it is. The sun, the tree. Very nice banner. Very nice imagery, if you ask my opinion.
Somehow I have twice the labor and half the company.
You have given me a moment's rest and not complained. Not loud enough for it to reach my ears at any rate. I thank you. I myself could never get work done without complaining. Now I will rouse myself and see that these are properly hung. You may tell Lady Glanghar it is taken care of. Brag of your accomplishments if it suits you.
We have little light. We must make our own. We
The
have
viners were no trouble?
We must
Good.
make that too.
Bargwen is a tireless worker, is she not? Now at last I feel we're beginning to present a proud and fearsome face to any foe who creeps up to our door. Yeah, but there's still the matter of the captive sons. Gotta get right to it as soon as I finish all the missing errands on town. As far as I can see, we're only missing the Riders 3 and their horses. We're gonna do that really quick. here we have the horses. Guess it. But I don't remember which one is which. I know Bergnadstead is Renmoth, but I always forget about the others. Talk to Hutha. Okay, yeah, let's talk to Hutha because he has not said a thing since we met back with the riders. Imagine if he has something he would like to say. Anything.
What business have you with the Anorien?
It is good to see you again, Beriathan. This has been difficult times for the others and me, but war halts not at the wishes of a few men. To think it has been but 11 days since we fought before the Hernberg. Much has happened in so short a time, much both good and ill. Alas indeed for poor Leofdak. His absence weighs heavily on us, but I fear Ulf has felt it most keenly of us all. We must soon speak of the manner of our parting, but now is not the time. It is better that you speak to Ulf. To see a familiar face might ease his pain, even if only for a moment. Just 11 days, huh? Can't you imagine? It's been almost 70 episodes since the Battle of the Hernberg, and in game time that's just 11 days. It's crazy.
You did very well.
Ah, Beriathan, I was gladdened to see you among the men here in Ost Rimmon. In truth, I have been deeply troubled since the Battle of the Hernberg. The loss of my friend tears at me, and as it does, I feel a lingering guilt for the fates of the others that fell that day. Oh, that life would allow the time for mourning, but never has that been the lot of a warrior. I have more yet to say about Leofdak, but I shall speak not of it here. There are too many eyes upon us.
I need your help.
Indeed, Beriathan, this is not the place for us to speak of such things. We are overdue to set out for Tower Druadan, but we can spare the time to make clear these matters. Will you accompany us to the beacon hill Erelas? It lies to the northeast of Ost Rimmon and should not be difficult to spot even if with its flames quenched. I am sorry to be so terse, but you shall understand when we meet again. Right. Okay, so that is kinda the vector back to Tower Druadan, because as you see now, our path is taking us to the west. We will eventually need to go back to the east. So that's when we will meet back with the Riders 3. It's gonna be a couple episodes before that happens though. For the time being, thank you so much for watching today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.